Angel Reese Chicago Sky given less than 1% chance to make playoffs after 19th loss. In Angel Reese's rookie year in 2024, the Chicago Sky won 11 of their first 26 games of the season. This 2025, amid expectations that they would take a leap, the team has only won 7 times in 26 contests. The injury to starting guard Courtney Vandersloot and Chicago's offensive woes, plus their low offensive rating ranked 12th out of 13 WNBA teams, certainly haven't helped them at all. However, their defensive decline has been a major culprit as well. Chicago was already a poor offensive team last season, ranking 11th out of 12 teams, but they were 8th in defensive rating. This campaign, however, they dropped to 12th. Now, similar to last season, their playoff hopes are looking bleak. Can the Sky still make the playoffs? Mathematically, the Sky are still not out of playoff contention. They stand at 7-19 on the season following their loss to the Washington Mystics on Tuesday, putting them at number 12 in the WNBA standings and just 6 games behind the 8th seed to qualify for the postseason. However, their chances of turning the season around and making the playoffs are slim. In fact, according to the ESPN WNBA Basketball Power Index, the Sky have the lowest chance to make the playoffs at 0.1%, tied with the 4-21 Connecticut Sun. The Sky's playoff chances were already at 0.3% before the loss to the Mystics. Reese and the Sky are also on a 6-game skid, the longest active losing streak in the league. With that said, it's definitely not looking good for the team. Chicago's 2025 schedule remains brutal. To make matters worse for Chicago, 7 of their remaining 18 games are against top 5 teams. Furthermore, out of their remaining matchups, only 5 games are against teams that are currently out of playoff contention. With that said, it's no surprise why their odds to reach the postseason are low. For what it's worth, the Sky finished 2024 with a 13-27 record, winning only twice in their final 14 games. That said, at least Chicago still has a chance to surpass their record from last season. WNBA snubs Caitlin Clark in wild giveaway to Angel Reese. Whether you like her or not, Angel Reese is turning into a certified star. Yeah, her WNBA career got off to a slow start, but as of late, Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese has been taking care of business on the court. But it's not just her performance that needs to be talked about, her business skills need to be discussed as well. We've seen her launch her own merchandising line, she had her own combo meal at McDonald's, she's got her own signature shoe, the amount of endorsements that she has are countless, and now she has another accomplishment on her marketing. It was recently announced that Oklahoma City Thunder superstar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be on the cover of the NBA 2K26 Standard Edition, but it won't be just him. Reese and NBA legend Carmelo Anthony will also be gracing the cover of the WNBA and Superstar editions. Reese will also be featured on the Leave No Doubt edition along with Gilgeous-Alexander and Anthony. Yeah man. Angel Big Business Reese is doing exactly that, standing on business. I hope Caitlin Clark is paying attention, because as far as I'm concerned, Angel Reese is stealing her spotlight. When I scroll down my Twitter timeline, I'm seeing Reese, not Clark. Whether you like Reese or not, you gotta admit, this is quite the turnaround by her. MLB broadcaster takes subtle swipe at WNBA star Angel Reese. Philadelphia Phillies broadcaster John Kruk took a shot at Chicago Sky star Angel Reese during the team's game against the Chicago White Sox on Tuesday night. The Phillies were leading 6-0 in the top of the 6th inning when NBC Sports Philadelphia play-by-play man Tom McCarthy sent a happy birthday wish to his friend's wife. McCarthy praised his friend for being a heck of a basketball player when he played at Ryder and Monmouth. "It's all because I missed a lot of shots, and he cleaned them up," McCarthy joked. Kruk replied, "There's someone here in Chicago that does that a lot," appearing to reference Reese. McCarthy acknowledged that she gets her points while Kruk fired back, "She gets her rebounds too. We'll be getting some tweets about that, I'm sure," Kruk added before the broadcasters returned to action. Reese fired off a post on X about an hour after Kruk's comments went viral. "Clout is one helluva drug. Like it really gets to a point," she wrote. Reese returned to the Sky's lineup on Tuesday night, playing 32 minutes. She scored 22 points, grabbed 13 rebounds and recorded 3 assists. She also had 3 steals and 3 blocks. However, the Sky fell to the Washington Mystics. She's in the midst of putting together a better statistical season than her rookie year. She's averaging 14.2 points and 12.6 rebounds per game so far. While Reese has been known for cleaning up her own misses, she turned the slights against her into an ingenious marketing campaign. Reese trademarked MeBounds in hopes of capitalizing on the criticism. Whoever came up with the MeBounds thing, y'all ate that up. Because MeBounds, rebounds, crebounds. Anything that comes off that board, it's mine, she wrote in a June post. And a brand. That's 6 figures right there. The trolling, I love when you'll do it because like the ideas be good. Like when you'll have to alter my face and S because I'm cute, alright, whatever. That doesn't get me. But when you'll came up with MeBounds because statistically, all the rebounds that I get aren't always just mine. They're like the defenses too or somebody else on my team. But, when y'all came up with MeBounds, y'all ate. A fake quote from Angel Reese has 100,000 likes on Instagram. A made-up quote mocking Angel Reese's intelligence is reportedly generating a ton of engagement on Instagram this week. On Wednesday, SB Nation's Noah Dalzell pointed out the social media post made by @SportsSteady, which has over 100,000 likes, 11,000 comments, and nearly 200,000 shares as of the time of this article. Where the Chicago Sky forward is quoted flexing on reporters, "You'll make $1,400 a week, I make $1,400 in 7 days." This post has 111K likes on Instagram, and there's no record Angel Reese ever said this, Dalzell shared. Misinformation, fake news is just getting so insane. I don't even know how you combat this. Fans reacted to the outlet's post on X. Infuriating and beyond frustrating, Sarah Spain said. The amount of times I've been sent or asked about quotes posts that are blatantly fake, so many folks forming opinions about players and the league based on absolute garbage clickbait or intentionally malicious BS. They use her name for a meal ticket, it's sad, a user replied. You'll wanna say it's jokes when it's really not. PPL really be believing TS and degrade her for a fake post. Trolling, misinformation and ragebaiting are incentivized on social media due to a PPI, pay-per interaction business model, another commented. The only way to combat it is to stop rewarding it, but the people who run these platforms aren't incentivized to stop it. And good luck garnering the masses. Instagram may need to start community notes as well at this point, a fan posted. Many will believe anything put on a graphic. But before just taking something like this at face value, just search it to look for the source, Robin Lundberg advised. People attribute fake quotes to Angel in particular all the time. Back when verification meant you had something to lose, it was pretty easy. Now that it means you have something to gain, not so much.